Hello everyone, this is Sinead and I'll be showing off my whole laser collection of 7 lasers in total. So in this, there are 6 lasers and this is the new one I got, which is a Model 900 laser pointer. You've seen purple lasers like these which have like the silver color. I'm sure you've seen on like eBay or AliExpress before. But anyways, this is like my whole laser collection I'm going to show, starting off with the weakest one. This is my keychain laser, which I've shown in my previous videos before, like in the test in the dark and stuff. So this is pretty weak. It appears more grayish, but it just needs like a little better exposure or something. So it's pretty weak, like less than 5 milliwatts in power. And I believe this is their direct diode laser pointer. Because it has more of a rectangular shape, and rectangular shapes are direct diodes, which only have one diode. They don't have like crystals to like double the frequency or anything. So now to my next laser, my second weakest. Okay, so out of these three, this is the red one. It's also the weakest of these 3 lasers I actually got with the batteries, and I believe should be around like 35 milliwatts, 20 to 30 milliwatts in power. I was not able to burn anything with it, but it's pretty powerful. Like it was like my most powerful red laser pointer, and it also has a very big beam crookedness. If you try to see over here, let me try to show. Yeah, definitely a big beam problem. See that? That beam is very crooked. That's what needs to be pretty fixed. And now, going on to my second laser. Okay, so it's the violet laser. This violet laser is not as visible to my eye, and it's like and the camera picks it up much better in the dark. It's also kind of crooked. And this laser is like more powerful than you think, and if you see with your own eyes. Because this laser is a near UV color, like an ultraviolet color. This is like a purple, and anything below 400 nanometers is ultraviolet, like 399.99999. It would be a ultraviolet color. This is 405 nanometers. That's why it's near ultraviolet. Let's just call it purple, anyways. So what I tested with this is actually this can burn black stuff, which is pretty cool. So yeah, it's like, don't underestimate this laser, please. Don't underestimate any purple lasers. And now, going on to my next laser, the green one. It's actually very powerful, but I believe since this is so powerful, it must be taking a lot of voltage out of the 1.5 Energizer, 1.5 volt Energizer Max batteries. There's 2 of them in here, and they're both 1.5 volts. 3 volts it makes in total, but 3 volts is like not really suited for very powerful lasers. This can actually burn. This is even more powerful than the violet laser over here. And I believe this could even be more powerful than the Laser 303 one with fresh batteries. And even more powerful than the rechargeable laser pointer right over here. But anyways, moving on to the rechargeable laser pointer. Here's the rechargeable laser pointer, which I've showed you before, and I even burned a match with this thing. 532 nanometers, just like my other greens I have. Pretty powerful. So far it's even more powerful than this thing, but I believe with fresh, fully like charged batteries, this is gonna be probably more powerful. But anyways, this is like my 3rd most powerful laser, because this is the most powerful one right now. Anyways, this is like probably like a 60 to 75 milliwatt laser, or maybe like an 80 milliwatt. Pretty powerful, even though it was rated for only 5 milliwatts. So yeah, I think rechargeable laser pens are much more powerful than you think, and you should be cautious if you don't wanna burning laser or anything. Okay, moving on to my second last laser. The Laser 303. Oh yes, the keys. They're this basically the safety thing because they're like very powerful. And this is like a 90 to 100 milliwatt laser. It's the Laser 303, a pretty common Chinese Laser 303, just like the 301s. And there's a Laser 304 too, but they're like less common and they're even more powerful. They're probably like over 300 milliwatts in power. Okay, let me show the brightness of this. So this is very powerful. It is pretty good. I've had this for like 2 years now. And just like with my rechargeable laser pointer, I've had this for around 2 years now. I got this when I was 11 years old. I was able to do burning with this thing. And now, pretty recently, I noticed that this beam is also pretty crooked. As you can see here, you can see it's kind of crooked even when the beam is not visible by camera. But yeah, this can actually burn too. Let me show you. Okay, so I got my 250 pack matches here. Used quite a bit already because I wanted to burn stuff. So we're gonna use one match for this thing. And I'll show you how quickly this burns. I just gotta get the focus on this and then just place it in a good spot where it doesn't like set things on fire, because then my house is gonna be done for. And my computer. Okay, so I got everything ready. And I have the match over here and just barely was able to stabilize my camera. But now it's time for the burn test. I've already shown burning before, but I don't think you guys would see my older videos. So here it is. There you go. There's your match. But from what I know, these matches don't last really long, so you gotta so don't rely on them for long use if you get any of these touch matches. So yeah, it burned like not in a pretty short amount of time. That is pretty good. And now moving on to my Model 900 laser pointer, which, like I said, you see quite a lot on AliExpress and eBay. And it's basically called the Model 900 laser pointer according to the laser pointer store. Okay, so here it is, the Model 900 laser pointer. It's actually said to be 200 milliwatts of power, like 195, according to reviews on the LPM tests. Right now, this is pretty it's completely focused in, and I think they made it like they're trying to make it safe. So when it's like it's like the smallest dot, it's gonna like probably burn something when you put it at the right distance. So that's why they made it diverge like this. But when you like kind of unscrew it a bit in the focus, it's gonna be much less diverge and will be definitely capable of burning. It will be definitely capable of burning far away, because that's like what I heard from YouTube, and that's what I found out too from this. So it doesn't look very powerful, but it's much more powerful than you think. Okay, I colored the black on this match because this is still not powerful enough to burn a match, even with its like pink color. So yeah, that's sad, but still, I don't really care because this is a pretty light color. It's gonna reflect lots of light. But anyways, let's get into the burning test. Now you gotta set up everything. Okay, I got everything ready. Time to turn this thing on. Yep, pretty bright. So yeah, it's not burning yet because it's not properly focused in yet. gonna like burn it instantly because from what I tested, it was very quick. Yep, when I just focused it at the right point, it burned. Yep, that's pretty cool. But yeah, when it was like burning slowly, it was because it was just like almost perfectly focused in. But when it's like instantly perfectly focused in, then it's gonna burn like instantly. Just like a 1 watt laser or a more powerful would do. For now, I don't think I need a 1 watt laser because I'm already very satisfied with this. Satisfied with this thing. And I might get one in the future. Or maybe even pretty soon. But right now I'm just gonna have fun with this thing and make sure not to burn down my house, my apartment or anything. But anyways, that's the end of it for this video. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.